Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Happy Moon Day, Monday, the 31st. You guys, we are at the last day of January in 2022. What the heck? Really? Wow. Wowza. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning. I can see we got a little bit of a lag. All of a sudden I got everything popping up. How is everybody on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day? How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? How are you? How are you? Hello, hello. We definitely have a lag. So welcome if you're new. Welcome to Earth Angels Heaven Sent. I am Jamaica. And this is the place, space, and time where we come together Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m., setting our intention to nourish ourselves, our minds, our bodies, our spirits. We focus on the art of self-care. So we give ourselves an hour out of our day, right? Tithe 1 hour to ourselves out of our day where we do just focus on us and take the time to go within, do a little self-guided meditation. We do a little inspirational reading to get us inspired throughout our day. And then we pull a card. We pull an oracle card just to wrap it all up. It's kind of like putting the whole package into, or the whole show into a beautiful package. Spirit always brings it all together and seals it up, right? With the beautiful oracles. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, we've got Christopher and Irene and Pay. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Joseph, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kelly, good morning, sister. There, all of a sudden I've got all this doop, 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 everything's. Good morning, Maddie. Good morning. Kelly says, Grand Rising, sitting in the parking lot at my youngest granddaughter's preschool, waiting to pick her up when she gets released in a bit. What a blessing is that? I was blessed with getting to spend the day with my granddaughter yesterday and my son, which is like a double bonus for me. When I get the two of them together in one setting, it's like, yay! And we got to go watch Sing. You guys, it's the cutest little movie we've seen. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. And my son thinks I'm absolutely insane and I still, like, right now I'm going to start crying. I started laughing so hard it made me cry because there's a dog in this one scene, and he was like, going to the bathroom, and he had to like pee for like ever. And they were like, well, gosh, what did you have to drink today? And the dog was like, I've had 2 dog bowls and 1 bidet. And I just... And the other one was like, the bidet is like a water. I thought it was a water fountain, he said. I just thought it was hilarious. I don't know if anyone else got it, but spirit and the humor. I was spitting on myself. Spirit was making me laugh. I loved it. So isn't it precious when we get to spend time with our grandbabies and our kids and just have fun? So have a good time with that, my beautiful sister. Good morning, Karen. She says, well, I'm excited. A new day, a new week, a new adventure awaits. Good morning, great day. I love that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand Rising, Leanne, Grand Rising, and April, Grand Rising. So you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's Monday. We're here. It has been a really good weekend. It's been a great weekend. You got booted. Oh no, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. FYI, I did pin it in the comments. Did I pin it? I posted it in the comments. Let me pin it. I did not pin it. The link for the YouTube is pinned in the Facebook comments. If in case you have any wonkiness over in Facebook. Sometimes there's some lag and wonkiness. Go ahead, baby. Hop up there and sit down. And you can pop over to the YouTube channel, or you can come over to TikTok. Neither one of those seem to have any wonkiness. So come check it out. Good morning, Jen. Good morning. It's so good to have you here, sister. Grand Rising. How are you doing? Hold on a minute. I'm going to get my doggy up on the couch because he's looking so lost. I'm going to help him get up there really quick so that we can get into our meditation. I'll be right back. Come on, baby. It's all right. You can come up there. Come on. You can do it. Go. There you go, big dog. You just need a little encouragement, huh? Sometimes we all just need a little encouragement. apparently he's in that spot. He can do it. He just needs a little encouragement. Grand Rising, Nina. Hello, beautiful. Good to see you, sister. So good to see you. Congratulations on your prosperity. I always get so excited when I see your little wins and hits. Those are like, I feel like I'm living vicariously through you. It's so wonderful. So she knows what I'm chatting about. Let me mute that sound really quick. Otherwise, we're going to be getting ding dong ditched through the whole show. We don't want to do that, right? All right, guys. So let's get into doing some meditation this morning. Let's start our beautiful day. Our beautiful day. We've just taken a moment to practice one of the tools that we have, which is the beautiful art of our power of mind, the power of our consciousness, our ability to stop, go within, be still for just a moment or two, and really practice where our place of power is, becoming one, going inward. We've really been practicing. This is our place in our heart center. We have this beautiful GPS center that we were all built with. Guidance positioning center, God positioning center, God pointing center, guidance pointing center, however we want to view it. But we have this GPS right here, all of us. And even biblically, right? I even have the scripture up there. What is it? It's Psalms 46:30, right? It says, be still and know. Be still and know. This is where when we just get quiet for a second and we come into this space, we can know things. We become one. We can gather information. And the cool thing is, not only do we have to be still and go within and be quiet and that be still, but even in the midst of finding ourselves in challenges, if we are in a challenge, if we're in the middle of a challenge and we're not sure, we don't know which way to turn to go, we might not be able to be silent, close our eyes and go into that meditation. But through a meditative state of just practicing our consciousness, we can breathe in peace and we can exhale peace. We can breathe in love. We can exhale love. We can use the power of thought and the energy we want to project into the situation rather than being swept up in the chaos, right? We can stay the I and the calmness through practicing. And it's through taking these times of stillness that we learn how to do that in the times of chaos as well. And it really helps us through our day to just come in and see, what is it for us? What is it that our highest good, our highest self, our GPS center has for us? So we like to practice a small guided meditation on here every morning. So we'll get into that right now. I'm going to guide you into that heart center this morning, going in with the intention of asking the question, what is yours to know today? And I just got the ding from Facebook, so I'll give you guys a second. If you're watching on Facebook, if there's any kind of lag or weirdness, you can pop over to the either the TikTok, which is Earth Angels Heaven Sent as well, or the pinned comment for the YouTube link is there as well. You can come over and watch. Thank you, Brenda, so much for those beautiful roses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So let's take a moment. And first, the one thing I like to share, if you're new with us, the one thing we do before we go into our meditations is called dry bathing. If you're not familiar with it, it's a beautiful way. Have you ever been walking around and you get static cling, you touch something and you get that shock, right? That's energy attracting, static cling sticking to us. Well, it happens in more the ways than we just get that shock as well. We can gather up energies that don't belong to us. And one way that we can release that. Awesome, Tiffany. I'm going to give you guys a minute. We're going to do the dry bathing while everyone's switching over. It looks like heading over to the YouTube because people are having some issues. So I'm going to do the dry bathing for everyone before we get in, waiting for y'all, okay? So right hand, left shoulder, and just do a little swoop down. And just feel that. Feel how that energy, it's like a, not only up against the skin and the body is that stimulating, but it's getting movement, right? Circulation. Same thing, right hand, left shoulder. Let's swoop down. Swoop down. I love it. Me and my beautiful sister Kelly shares with me, she feels that tingle. Do you guys feel that? Because I do too. I feel it. I feel like feel the power just in our energy releasing that, right? Whew. That is something that you can practice. And I highly recommend you practice before you come into your house. Anytime you've been out in the world, there's all these energies. We are all transmuters. We're all receivers and transmuters of energy, of frequency. And so we do pick up static cling of other things and places and people that maybe we don't want sticking to us. And it really is that simple as just doing that before we even come into our homes, just to help keep our space, right? Not renting space to anybody else in that space. Rent free, right? Kelly says, yes, tinglies every time. It feels so wonderful, right? It really does. It's something that is such an easy practice, right? Again, even if we find ourselves in the midst of a challenge, especially if you find yourself in a challenging situation, do a little dry breathing. Who cares what people think? Just do a little yeah, I'm not letting that stick to me. I'm not letting that crap stick, right? We're just keeping that off. We can do that. And that power of intention even helps put a little shield around us. That's how powerful our minds are and our thought processes and what we transmit out as well. So let's go ahead, close your eyes, actually, this morning, and I want you to rub your hands together. Those eyes closed. Just go ahead and close them so we're not out here, but let's just focus on rubbing those hands for a moment. Rub them together. Feel that friction. Feel the heat, the warmth. Really come into contact with that energy that's you, that power of you. Stop and pull those hands apart. Feel that energy between some people dancing. You'll feel like sparklies, little pricklies, tinglies, heat, cold. We're all beautiful, unique individuals that receive in a certain way, but there's something happening there. You feel it. We all do. There's no way around it. You feel that energy. That's that unseen, beautiful life force energy dancing. You're transmitting it and feeling your own energy there. I want you to take a moment now, and I want you to take those hands and place them on your heart. Place them right on your heart, one on top of the other. And I just want you to focus on breath now for a moment. Take a deep breath in with those eyes closed. Deep breath in. Deep, deep, and then exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Feel that energy as your lungs is bringing in that life force energy. Imagine that oxygen dancing through your bloodstream, carrying the energy, the life force, the fire through your body, nourishing each cell. Deep breath in and exhale, relaxing, bringing you deeper into this beautiful temple that is your body, the gift of feeling, knowing, being in this space. The air in your lungs is the same air that moves the trees. The water in your blood is the same water that fills the oceans and is moved by the phases of the moon. The flesh of your body is the same substance as the body of the earth itself. The heat in your digestive system is the same fire that is from the sun. And now, fully connected to this beautiful temple, I invite you to use the power of your mind, your imagination, to set the intention to open your mind, open your heart, Open up to the oneness. Open up to the alignment with the higher self. And you're going to see in your vision a set of stairs come into your mind's eye that is leading down to that heart center, down to your GPS within, your beautiful soul, your cave of wonders. And with your next exhale, I invite you to just start to make your way down those stairs. Each breath in and exhale, leading you deeper and deeper. And you will see a beautiful light at the base that's guiding you to your heart center, the bottom of those stairs. And just take your time gently making your way there. Easy, lovingly. Each breath bringing you deeper. And as you reach the bottom of those stairs, you find yourself in your beautiful heart center, your cave of wonders, your GPS system. And this is the place where you can gather that information you came here to receive, whatever your question is today. What is yours to do? And allowing whatever comes to come with no judgment. Just easy flowing, open to receive. Just spend a few moments in this space, bathing in this beautiful energy. I invite you now to begin to make your way back to that staircase. And as you depart, allow yourself to really step into the gratitude of your ability to step into this space, to really feel this connection of oneness that you are. And know that you are intuitively tied into this space always. And in just a flash, you can be right back here through that power of mind. You can be right here through that intuitive knowingness guiding you through your day. You can allow this space to be your guidance in each moment as you resonate with this feeling and know it. You are it. You are becoming it. You are it. And so from this beautiful gratitude, I invite you to make your way back to those stairs, knowing you can return here anytime and you can spend as much time as you want. And you can gather information in the flash of just a moment. This is your divine space. And start to make your way back up your stairs with each breath in, bringing you back up those staircase, bringing you back up, 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 out of your inner self, back into the 3D self, back into your physical 3D body as you start to feel that heartbeat again, those lungs, that oxygen bringing you up, up, seeing the light. And as you come back into this physical body, this place, this space, this time, I invite you to start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, rotating the shoulders and the neck, Just slowly coming back up, out, allowing again that beautiful oneness of breath to bring you into the 3D world, into your physical body, into this beautiful temple. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and fully, fully returning to now. Namaste. It feels so good, doesn't it? Just a few moments. I'm going to say that one was under 10 minutes today. I think we managed to keep it under 10, which is my point. We could spend so much time in there. I could. Thank you so much for those roses, sweetheart. Thank you. And I do. When I'm not here with you guys, I do love my meditation. Just because the vibe, right? I just feel like I'm just dancing right now. Every cell in my body is just responding to that energy and dancing in that heart center. And just as we were guided today, like what came through, that the more we spend time in that, the more we become that energy of our highest self. And that's some powerful stuff, right? Maddie, let's see. Maddie says, wow, again, white that I saw. I got to go down the stairs today. Yay! And the stairs changed into a fast speeding. I can't see what that is. A fast speeding, like picture, I'm guessing. I went down to the platform and it was peaceful there. Improvement that I could finally go to the end. Oh my gosh. I don't know what the train. Okay, a train. That's why I wasn't sure what that other you. So it was like a train. You were going down on a train. Now that's some interesting. That's very interesting. What I'm going to say, sweetheart, is everything, especially when we're in this meditative state, when we come into that openness as you're learning, and it's so, gosh, thank you for being open and sharing your experience with us all, because it helps us all. It helps us all to open up and to see, right? As we open, which you did, you said, day one, you got darkness and it was a little freaky and scary for you, right? But sorry, it overwhelms me with joy right now. These are good tears of overwhelmed with just total joy, because you said, you know what though? I'm willing to face that fear and trust this, because you felt that heart calling you past that. And each day, look at where you're at. Like you said, you're now in the platform. This is like less than maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Time kind of goes fast on me. So maybe a little, but it's been in a relatively short time, because even if you break down 5 days, so what, 2 weeks, 10 days, maybe let's round 10 days, that 5 to 10 minutes a day. So, 100 minutes, maybe. When we break it down like that, to see the progress, that there's been messages of so much for you in each bit of it. So, and just by saying, you know what, I'm willing to have the courage and strength to show up and give it a shot. Spirit's meeting you exactly where you're at and growing and expanding, and you're doing, gosh, it's just so wonderful. Thank you for being a part of the oneness, part of showing up. Thank you for showing up. Brenda says, I went down to darkness, then it turned to light, then I broke down crying, a lot of emotions. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you for your courage to share that, and thank you for your courage to sit in that emotion and allow it to come, allow those tears, because that takes courage as well. It's so beautiful to see you guys, to hear you sharing the experience, and to see the shifts for all of us as we step into this, and knowing that we do have the power of that right here. guiding us, helping us, just taking these moments to get there. It's amazing. Tiffany says, I'm still waiting on the day that I see those stairs. I guess I'm still too blocked to see. Tiffany, what are you seeing, sweetie? If you want to share, you don't have to. This is a get to space, so it's never a. And if you ever would like to chat one-on-one more about that, also, if it's not comfortable in the big platform, I get it. Let me know. But sometimes we can work through what that might be, because if there's something there that's keeping your attention from going beyond, it's because it's something that's calling you need to face and look at this point to be able to spiritually grow. And so it's there to serve the purpose, which I know you get that. And it will and even just setting that intention of, instead of looking for the stairs, going in with the intention of, I'm going to see, what is it, this color? What is this block? What is it what are you? What do you have to tell me? She says, mostly, okay, she's willing to share. Thank you for sharing, sweetie. Mostly colors, and if I start to see anything, I can't tell what it is, and it vanishes quickly. Okay. So another thing that I'm hearing that in that, because you're seeing a lot of colors. So not everybody is a seer. Not everybody. And so what I would say to that is maybe experiment with, instead of so much trying to visualize seeing yourself on the stairs, feel yourself walking downstairs. What does it feel like when you're walking down the set of stairs? How does that feel? What's that energy like? Or just, some people, you might be one that don't even need that set of stairs, that you're a visualizer that can just say, okay, I'm in my heart center. I visualize I'm in that heart cave. I just go there. And some people are like, boom, they're like that. So it's important to stay open to possibly, you don't need those stairs, or there's other things there for you. And see what you get with that. See what happens. I'm kind of that way. I'm a visualer, but I'm a feeler more. Like, I get flashes like what you're saying. When I do, it's flashy stuff, but I am a feeler. And when I really let myself feel into things, then I get flashes along the way of pictures too. So yeah. And that's the beautiful thing about how unique we all are. Love you, Maddie. Thank you for being here, sister. You have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Yeah. Just try to feel it next time. Give it a try. Be open to, and that's the thing too. Like, some, guided meditations are really great. They are great tools. It's a fabulous tool. Fabulous. I'm one too. When I do guided meditations, sometimes I have somebody guide me into a meditation, and then I'm gone. And like, I will be so far ahead of what their guide, like, I don't even, and that's okay too. I've had to learn that, like, that's okay, because I would used to try to force myself to stay into a certain thing. And sometimes there's other information and things happening, so so beautiful. Thank you for sharing, because it does show us how unique we all are. Miss Leanne says, I don't always see the stairs. I mainly just feel the motives and emotions and colors. There it is. I just seen that. I'm sorry. I love it. Boom. All right, guys. So that was our meditation. Let's move into our little bit of inspirational reading. This is our last day of the month. Our Science of Mind. I love to share this with you guys. One of my favorite publications. I think it's important if we do a little, right? meditation, and then we do some reading, inspiration, get our minds motivated, get our brains thinking, and it is important when we want to change our life, when we want to really step into our power, to understand that our belief systems are something that create our reality. This is our belief, is what we're transmitting out into the world. And so we examine those beliefs by looking at our thought processes and how we view things, and then looking at, does that belief really resonate with me? You know, I stood in a belief at one point 15 years ago that meditation was a negative influence in people's lives because I didn't know anything about it. I was very closed-minded, based off of belief systems of people that I had around me that were telling me that meditation was dangerous, that it was a way to open up to who knew what, that was just too scary. You're opening up to being vulnerable, to being brainwashed by people. Like, there were so many false beliefs on that I was scared to even dip my toes into the water of meditation and looking at how this was, right? But through thought process, through looking at, well, that's not really, that doesn't, looking at, does that resonate with me? Does that the thought process even behind it, does that, the whole thing didn't make sense. And as I looked at that, started to change my belief in this. And as my belief started to shift, then I started to open up to other possibilities, open up to seeing the universe give me the answers, spirit give me the answers, rather than others' belief systems and things that maybe didn't resonate with this, right? And so it's through that I'm sitting here today, living a much different life in a much different way than I believed I could. I have the life today that I wanted back then, but I have it in a much different way than I thought I was able to receive it back then. And it came through my thoughts changing. Hopefully that made a little sense. So that's why it is important to challenge ourselves, challenge our thoughts, and challenge our beliefs ourselves. It's important we challenge these things. What resonates with us here? Is it in alignment with spiritual truth? With spiritual truth. So Science of Mind magazine, scienceofmind.com. You can get your own subscription at scienceofmind.com. It's only $5 a month. Highly recommended. One of the tools we like to use. And it always somehow goes right in line with what we're talking about. So let's see if it happens today. Monday, January the 31st. Beyond Reason. Our first quote comes from Carolyn Miss. We are at the beyond reason point of our evolution, meaning that the type and scope of the problems we are now confronting cannot be resolved by a mere gathering of reasonable people around a table. No matter, and then our second quote comes from Ernest Holmes. This goes with my morning meditation so much, I'm just falling over right now myself, sorry. No matter what the outside appearance, we must cling steadfast to the knowledge that God is good and God is all. Underneath, above, and around, about. And that's from Science of Mind 162 book. Carolyn Miss says that we cannot reason with Mother Nature, sanction our way through global warming, or declare war on the melting ice caps in the Arctic in order to make them cease their melting. We are at a crossroads in humanity. Albert Einstein states, you cannot solve the problem at the level of the problem. Wakes us up to the fact that the challenges of the world are not going to be solved by people sitting around a table debating the best strategy. We are all being called to step up and contribute to the bettering of the world. It is time to rise up and answer the call for greater healing. But that doesn't mean we have to quit our jobs, leave our homes, or go in search of answers to world peace or global warming while neglecting our responsibilities. We can awaken to the fact that each contribute to the change in the world as we deepen in consciousness. Every time we forgive someone, let go of an attachment, remove a mental block, or transcend an emotional conflict, we raise the vibration and contribute to the consciousness of the planet. We don't need to know how things will change. We just need to be willing. Be willing to be held accountable for our own healing. Be willing to have the difficult conversations. Be willing to know there is a power and a presence for good working in our life and in all of humanity. Be willing to envision the world that works for everyone. I love this life. I really just love my life. I'm in awe every day in every way. And I shared that with you guys on Friday because it was a celebration of my nine years of my spiritual awakening, of the divine 2x4 upside the head awakening that I had. And every day since then, my main prayer was, just let me keep being in awe at how amazing you are, because that just was awe-striking to me. From that moment on, I've been in awe. And honestly, there's not a day has gone by in 9 years that I have not been in complete awe. That something hasn't happened in my world where I can see 100% that the Great Spirit, Source Energy, Universe, God, whatever we want to call it, it's there for all of us, was working in my life. There hasn't been one day that I haven't seen a miracle in my life since then. And then Steve, our minister, Reverend Steve says yesterday at the talk, are you in awe of your life? How would your life look if you could live in awe every day? And I about just busted out in tears even right that moment, because you know what? I know what it like this. It does. And it's a feeling that nothing out here in this 3D world, just like this saying, nothing out in this 3D world can create. Nothing. And each of us have that in us. Grand Rising, Pauline, and my beautiful sister Christy. Hello, sister. Grand Rising. All right, guys. So our affirmation for the day is, I know that God is my good, and all things are possible in God. And boom. Shakalaka. So Kuan Yin today. Kuan Yin, that beautiful feminine energy of Kuan Yin, is going to be our wrap it up for the day energy today. Our collective. Amazing, right, Leanne? Exactly. Every single day is amazing. And I am going to give, while I'm shuffling here, a little, I just heard your spirit, little Tweety bird. FYI, you guys are going to be the first to hear it. It's coming up within the next few weeks. We're going to be announcing it. There is definitely going to be a West Coast retreat happening. Brother Bear, Yona, and I are collaborating at the moment to put it together. And it is going to be a limited. We're gonna open it up to Earth Angels and to Native Prince first, because it is going to be a limited. I'm thinking it looks like it's probably going to be about a 15 cap off, 15 people top max. So it is going to be a first come first serve. Grab it when it's quick. That's why I'm giving you guys the FYI. To start saving your pennies and get ready so you're ready to hop on it. We will have an early bird special, and then of course just the regular, and it'll be announced soon, so be ready. You're pre-warned for the pre-warned for the upcoming. Yes, Kuan Yin, I had to purchase this deck. She's been coming to me quite a bit recently. I was blessed with her swooping in a few months ago into my world, and she hasn't really. She's been working with me, and I love it. She's just a very feminine, that very feminine energy, like in the same vibration of Mother Mary, right? They have that Mother Mary vibe. The two of them are hand in hand energy, sisters, if you will, sister energy. And the Ascended Masters are working in our realms. You know, they've always been here working in our realm. Always. But because our consciousness is elevating, we are coming up into a level that we are more consciously aware of their working in our realm, because our consciousness is becoming more aware. It's not them really coming to us, it's us coming to them, and if you will. And so it is very amazing that we have these energies available to work with us and to assist us as we elevate consciously. Thank you for that follow. Thank you, Sunny, and welcome. All right, so this is a new deck, and because it's new, and this is another one of Alana Fairchild's decks, and her decks are just they do have such a beautiful, deep meaning. And so I like to read from her book, especially in a group pull like this, because I do know that how things resonate for us, right? So 18, it's The Little One Rises. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So on point with everything. The Little One Rises. Okay. So that is number 18. All right, our collective read for the day. Are we ready? I see, nurture, and protect the small starts, the new ideas and projects that are beginning to come to life now. I see the potential in them, how they can grow into fullness, and lift them with my grace above all interferences into full flight. Divine timing and my grace shall bring growth and success to those small starts. Keep attending to the small matters, beloved, for from those seeds, great gardens are going to manifest. Okay, y'all, let's just back this up for a minute. You do realize what I was just talking about before I pulled that card? The retreat. And it's going to be in the Redwoods. Just say, yeah. I think Kuan Yin is supporting our retreat. I think that we have some of the big dogs that I was just talking about on board with that retreat. So it's going to be powerful. That is going to be powerful stuff. I can't even right now. Brother Bear, I hope you are watching. Did you just, Kuan Yin is like, yeah, I got you guys. All right. Whatever intentions, thought, or seed of hope has lodged itself into your heart or mind lately, it has the blessings of the Divine Mother on it. Allow her to nurture and protect that intention. Be careful with whom you share your intention. Those with only the purest hearts will be able to nurture your dreams into infancy. If such persons are not around you at this time, or even if they are, if you can hold your intentions close to your heart in solitude for a time, that can be wise. Seedlings need to be held in darkness for a while to be protected in their vulnerable stages before they become strong enough to face the world. So too is it is wise sometimes to nurture dreams in the heart as secrets, taking steps to gain strength under the graceful guidance of the Divine Mother before sharing them with others. When the time is right, others can come on board to assist without the true heart of the project, plan or intention being distorted, sabotaged, or compromised in the process. If you are feeling too small, unequipped to the task, or unworthy of a dream, think again. Seek the sanctuary of the Divine Mother's protection in your heart and give your intentions time to gather energy naturally as it will from the love in your heart and your continued hope, prayers, and receptivity to guidance. If you have already brought a project to life and have begun working on in a business, you are about to experience expansion. This may be through an investor or a benefactor, through a small idea or change in attitude, or a method that brings a high degree of return in your investment, or through some other fictitious change by your own hand and divine grace. If you have a child or loved one that seems to be the underdog at the moment or is being bullied in any way, teach them lessons of courage. Teach the one you love they are worthy and can call on divine guidance to help them find their inner strength. Learn to see the strength in them and give them the courage to do the same for themselves. Stand your ground and honor your right to respect yourself. And if another cannot do so, treat them with compassion, but on the understanding that this is their issue to resolve. If they choose, and that you will not indulge in out of some false sense of kindness, it can be hard to break the cycle, but it can be done. You will have the strength to overcome it. The mother is helping you, and you will prevail. Nurture your strength of spirit deep in your heart, and when you are ready, take action. Yeah, now here's the healing process. Repeat this incantation out loud. The small become the mighty, courage and brave, courageous and brave. Truth and justice now prevail. In the grace of the Mother, I am safe. I am ready for all that I need to face. I gain strength from my heart, trust in the bigger plan. Step by step, on my path, her grace shows me the way. To grow and succeed, all assistance I receive. My success is assured, my power has matured. Through the divine grace of Kuan Yin, who loves me unconditionally, so be it. It says you may like to stand up, to really feel grounded. Notice the connection of your feet on the earth and the heat in your body. Allow your mind to be in the here and now. Notice the air on your skin and the breath in your nostrils. Then notice the feeling of your clothes, your body, the weight of your body through your feet as you stand on the earth. Breathe in deeply and out deeply. You have so much life, so much divine, wild, and loving presence circulating through your body, mind, and soul. You are real. You are alive. You are protected. You have been healed. Yeah. Take that. How do you I'm kind of, even to the meditation this morning, that was tied in with the air in our lungs, the body, the earth, like, if you were able to see the whole show, hopefully. Hi, Nina. Okay. Oh, Nana? Is that Nina over there? Or did it switch? Anyway, how tied together that was. If you were able to be present for the whole show, if that's not divine spirit, I can't make this up, right? Like, spirit in our meditation guided us in through the reading, through this. It's all wrapped up into a nice big bow for us. All right, guys. Well, and we're just a few minutes early, just a few. Yes, watch the replay, Pauline. It's just a fabulous, our morning meditation, just tied really into that oneness, the going within, the whole, there's so much. And that one, that really got me, because this morning in my meditation, for my personal meditation, spirit really showed me, because I am in that reflective mode. Like I said, it was about a little over 9 years ago now, on the 28th was the day I had my, literally like a divine 2x4, a spiritual awakening. Like, I got smacked upside the head by a 2x4. Spirit wrapped me in Spirit's arms. I felt the arms of God around me and said, I've got you. You're going to be okay. And every day since then, I've grown. Like I said, I've been in awe. And really what Spirit showed me was like that I'm an acorn. I was like that acorn that, that had fallen off of the tree, and the acorn spends a while on top of the ground, spends a whole lot of time really on top of the ground, rolling around. Who knows? Like, Rolling Stone, that was me all over the place. And then, we finally get pushed down, the pressures of life, and the pressures of just that illusion of being disconnected from my tree, from my home, from source, right? As I became that acorn out there rolling around, and the pressures just pushed me deeper and deeper and deeper until I was into that space of such darkness. This was back in 2013, that I literally was in a place I was going to, I just wanted to take myself out. I was done living on this planet. I just couldn't figure out how to do it, because I was so miserable and I'm so sad, and I was in such darkness that that's all I could come up with, right? And I surrendered. I gave in. Before I took myself out, I said, okay, I heard people talk about the spirituality. I had tried religion and none of that fit for me, but people talked about the spirituality and the surrendering to it and all of this. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to give that one more try. I'll give that a try before I do anything else. And that's that surrendering. What Spirit showed me this morning, right, was that light within me, right? That light within me that finally cracked me open. I was that seed that had been pushed down into the dirt, into the earth. I had been deep, pressed down, so deep. But it took me going into that deepest, darkest place, right, to reach within and spark that light within me to crack open that seed. And as soon as that seed cracked open, from that day, everything's been nourishment. I've been nourishing and nourishing and nourishing and growing and growing and growing. And it's like now I have reached, all this time I thought I was in the light, but the reality is I finally just kind of breached the soil, if you will. I finally have reached through the soil and am like, oh, wow. and all of that nourishment along the way. It's just like it said in this, that just talked about that being that seed, and it just, yeah. And so now I get to be up here in the breeze and connected with that oneness, and it's I'm the oak tree now I'm an oak, and now those roots are deep and planted, and I'm firm. I'm a baby oak, though. That's the really crazy part too, right? Is literally, like, what did this say? The baby, right? The little ones are protected, and that's what Spirit was showing me, is I'm the baby oak. Or is it 18? Oh my gosh, that just hit me. The little ones rise, and I'm the baby. So I just love this. I love it. I love it. Leanne says, oh, wow. Mine was standing up to be grounded, then the bowing, and I read an article with woodpeckers and acorns after. So Spirit's using the acorn for some good teaching tool today. I love this. I love it. And then Tiffany says, the acorn has been a sign for me, and I have no idea what it meant. I just kept seeing acorns in the kids, in the books, in nature, words, just everywhere. So, do you know? And this really, okay, so I love that's coming up, and I know this is coming for a reason. It's like 1 out of every 100 acorns take root and form an oak tree, turn into an oak. The rest just let the rest, right? They never, they just, they become the fertilizer. They become the fertilizer for the oak. So think about that. You are an oak. If you're here right now and you're watching this, you're an oak, and you are planted. You're an oak that is planted. You're in it. And every time we face those shadows, that's our roots of the darkness getting deeper and helping us expand up into that lightness every time. Keep that in mind too. That's the power of those shadows. Every time we face a shadow, our roots are digging deeper, deeper. They're going deep without fear, so that we can expand and grow, so that we can nourish. Right? Oh, I love how Spirit works. Oh, you guys, we can't make this stuff up. We could try. We could. But it would not even be close to as good as this, right? Wouldn't even. Thank you so much for those roses, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, guys. I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. And Leanne, I do have time. I am free later if you would like to talk. Absolutely. Just message me on Messenger or give me a call. Let me know. We can chat, whatever you need to do. There's those tingles, she said. I love it. I love it. Leanne says, it's been so bright for me the past 2 days. It's been amazing. That new moon, we planted those seeds, and we did that planting of that intention. And remember, Spirit told us, sit in it. What does it feel like? As if it's already done. How does it feel? Sit in that and watch. We are cultivating that. Spirit is growing that vibration from us right now. So bathe in it, sister. And thank you. I love it. All right, guys, let's do our dance our way out. We have our gratitude song that we love to share on here. This is a powerful tool, If you find yourself in the midst of a challenge, we have either the Ho'oponopono, which is the forgiveness prayer, which is an amazing, powerful prayer that says, I'm just introducing forgiveness to the situation because I'm a powerful being and I know I can do that. Or we can use this one as well, the gratitude, because gratitude is very powerful. Just bringing gratitude into a situation, gratitude of love, light, and just being in the presence of gratitude. I even have gratitude essential oil going in the diffuser today. Transmits that energy out, right? And it's powerful. Gratitude is a side effect of unconditional love. And unconditional love is a power that can melt anything that is an obstacle or a block. Just saying. So let's practice it. And you guys can hear it over on the TikTok. You won't be able to see the little video, but it's all right. And I do recommend singing along because there's power in the voice and the singing and getting into it. Okay? In a minute. If it starts, I'm going to get it going here. Hang on. Maybe. And gratitude before. There it is. See, I had to start it. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 So grateful. Ow, my sister. Ow. I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful. Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So glad. So grateful. Every day, start my day by saying how I'm grateful. Grateful. I'm so grateful. Every day, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you back here tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Namaste.